It's Sports Week on Tech TV and Sports and Technology. The subject joining me right now, an Olympic and athletic cycling coach. And, by the way, a fan of the software, the NetAthlon software we just showed you before the break. Roger Young joins us. Hi, Roger. Welcome.
Hi, thanks.
It's great to have you.
Great
so
to be
tell
here.
us about, who do you train? What kind of people do you train?
I train everyone from beginning athletes up to Olympic and professional athletes.
That's very different needs, of course. I mean, somebody like me is not going to do the same kind of things an Olympian might want to
No,
do.
but you share a lot of the same things. I mean, you're both the same species, so naturally you develop the same
Sometimes
way.
I wonder.
Well, yeah, you gotta wonder. A couple times you wonder about those pro guys. You know, if they
Lance
have
Armstrong's
some
a
other
different species.
Yeah,
Greg
I think he's
LeMond,
got
different
some kind
species.
of gazelle genes in there or
Yeah, no
something.
kidding. Yeah.
But the development is basically the same, and naturally morale and trying to keep yourself interested in training, that's 99% of it. And whether you're just trying to lose weight or you're trying to reach the next level in a sport, you know, enthusiasm and morale and trying to keep yourself juiced up and and interested in what you're doing, that's most important.
In a way, somebody who's going for the gold has a motivator. I mean, there's a target, there's a goal there. Somebody like me, you know, my goal is to get in shape, to feel better, but that's kind of more tenuous. So anything that can keep me doing it is going to make me a lot more interested.
Yeah,
a lot more
that's
successful.
incredibly important. Yeah, but the interesting thing about using software for me is I can control all the conditions, and with simulators, like using NetAthlon, I can reproduce the exact same conditions for an Olympic athlete as he or she will experience in the Olympics, and then I can test them and train them under ideal conditions.
Interesting. So you would, I mean, you'd still go outside, you'd still train in real conditions too. I mean, this doesn't replace real outside.
Absolutely not. But especially for people who have to work for a living and they want to reach a very high fitness level.
How would you use this? How can you use this to do that? To not only to keep you entertained, but to boost your performance?
We race.
You race.
We
you
put
have real
together
races.
this thing on a land system and we race.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have a cage set up, kind of like virtual wrestling, you know, and on a stage at Young's Training Center in Santa Ana, we have everybody together, and there's the cage right there.
They're in the cage right there.
And they go at each other. That guy's with the national team. He's probably going to ride the Olympics in 2004.
How do the athletes react to this?
They love it. They go at each other like crazy.
It's a game for them too.
Yeah. Plus, I don't have to be on a motorcycle. I don't have to be on, you know, on video to look at them. I'm right on top of them. These two guys are both national team riders, and they're having a blast.
So you can correct things they're doing wrong.
Yes.
You're looking at them right there. But it is different on a stationary bike, isn't it? I mean, there are things that you cannot learn. You can't learn, for instance, drafting and things like that.
Yes, you can. There's drafting on here.
There is?
Yes, you can.
So this will simulate the drafting?
And there's hills. There's corners, a lot of the same
drafting
strategy
is following
and
a bicyclist to take advantage of the fact that they're taking the wind resistance.
You can draft on this. With two or more riders, you can draft a lot of the strategy, a lot of the tactics. I can be right on top of them and correct them immediately. Plus, someone like you can experience the same kind of strategy and tactics, the same kind of gamemanship that they play in the Tour de France.
Without a risk of breaking my head wide open, which is undoubtedly what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do you do this? This is in
Santa Ana, Young's Training Center. We have it all set up. And hopefully, you know, more bike shops and more people have this at home and be racing online and do things like this as well and stay fit for the weekends when they can get outside.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, and that's exactly what I would do because I like to ride on the weekends.
Yeah, sure.
But, you know, I got to go to work in the daytime, so that's great. Young'sTrainingCenter.com?
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Roger, thank you. And if you want to know more about NetAthlon software and what else FitCentric has to offer, show notes at thescreensavers.com. We'll link you to all the details and to Young'sTrainingCenter.com. And Patrick, you can stop now, Patrick. Have you been enjoying yourself? He's been riding the whole darn time.
But you have to put your hands in here.
Do this. Yeah. You break the tape. Do they simulate that too?
Yeah.
Stay where you are, folks. Still to come on this very show. Martin's going to show you. Poor Patrick. He bicycled through the whole interview. Martin's going to show you how to catch the big one when you're fishing. That's what he's talking about. Plus, Megan attempts to thrash with Tony Hawk, and Fresh Gears Sumidas has a few gadgets for the sports enthusiast. All that more as the Screensavers rolls on.